Good morning, everybody. Tucson Kent here. In this video, we're going to discuss something that's a little off the wall. Things that I'm not allowed to discuss with you. Okay. Now, of course, when you're looking for a home, there's some reasonable questions about information you'd like to know about different neighborhoods. Like, well, is it a good neighborhood? What's the crime like here? Are there a bunch of child molesters in my neighborhood? Those are all very reasonable questions. However, as a real estate agent, federal, state, and local law, basically under the Fair Housing Act, won't allow me to answer a lot of these questions for you. But what we can do is point you to information sources where you can make up your own mind about whether a neighborhood's good or not. Now, scrolling across the screen right now is a link to the Tucson Police Department's crime statistics website. It's got an interactive map. It's really useful, and I think you may even find it interesting. Anyhow, there's some other things that we're not allowed to talk to you about, not only because it breaks the law, but also because of ethical standards that we're held to by the National Association of Realtors, our state associations, and the local associations. And this is not limited to Tucson. This is countrywide, statewide, and local. Now, what we're not allowed to talk to you about at all is what class a neighborhood is. Well, theoretically in America, there is no class. We can't talk to you about the racial makeup of a neighborhood, so please don't even bother to ask. And what's the religious makeup of a neighborhood? Well, that's not only, we can't answer that legally, but golly, how are we supposed to find out? Anyhow, the reason that I'm talking to you about these is so that you know what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. Now, like I said before, we can point you to resources where you can find out about it, but please don't ask me if this is a good neighborhood, because what's good to me may not be good to you, or the next person, or that person over here. One man's great neighborhood can be another one's nightmare. As well, somebody's bad neighborhood is somebody else's version of paradise. Okay? So, please don't ask me to break the law. I really don't want to commit felonies and end up in prison. And two, I'm not going to lose my license over a commission. Okay? I'll help you the best that I can, and look forward to working with you. See you at the closing table. Bye-bye.